Most people think improving circulation takes months, medications, or extreme diet changes. But here's the truth. Your blood flow can noticeably improve in as little as 7 days if you build your plate the right way. Every meal you eat either relaxes your arteries or silently stiffens them. And stiff arteries mean higher blood pressure, colder hands and feet, fatigue, brain fog, and reduced heart performance over time. In this video, you'll discover how to build a plate that naturally boosts circulation, using foods your arteries respond to within days. You'll learn the exact nutrients that support nitric oxide, reduce inflammation, strengthen the endothelium, and help your blood move smoothly without overworking your heart. By the end, you'll know how to transform your everyday meals into a 7-day artery-friendly plan. This video is for educational purposes only and not medical advice. Nitric oxide builders, the circulation-boosting foundation of your plate. If you want to improve circulation fast, there's one molecule your body absolutely depends on: nitric oxide. And the foods you place on your plate today can increase it within hours. Nitric oxide, NO, is your body's natural artery relaxer. When levels are high, your blood vessels widen, your blood flows more smoothly, and your heart doesn't have to squeeze as hard to push blood through tight passages. But when NO levels drop, often due to poor diet, aging, stress, or lack of minerals, arteries stiffen, blood pressure rises, and circulation slows. That means colder hands and feet, fatigue, slower healing, and long-term strain on your heart. Inside your body, your endothelium, the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, creates NO from nutrients found in foods like beets, leafy greens, and citrus. When you eat nitrate-rich vegetables, they convert into nitrites and then into nitric oxide, helping your arteries relax. This process is quick. Studies show that beetroot juice or a nitrate-rich meal can improve blood vessel function in as little as 90 minutes, with continued improvement over several days of consistent intake. Dr. Insight, Harvard and the American Heart Association highlight dietary nitrates as evidence-based tools for better vascular function. Clinical studies published in the Journal of Nutrition and Hypertension show that NO-boosting foods can lower systolic blood pressure by 4 to 10 points and improve artery elasticity. This means the right plate isn't just healthy, it's medically proven to support circulation. Here's the surprising part. Mouth bacteria help convert vegetable nitrates into nitric oxide, which means using antibacterial mouthwash can actually reduce NO production by up to 25%. How to apply safely. To boost nitric oxide naturally and safely, build your plate with at least one nitrate-rich food per meal. Breakfast, smoothie with spinach or arugula plus citrus. Lunch, beet salad, arugula bowl, or spinach wrap. Dinner, steamed greens, beet hummus, or citrus marinated vegetables. Aim for 1 to 2 cups of leafy greens daily and half a cup of beets, roasted, boiled, or juiced. Combined with vitamin C sources like oranges or bell peppers, they help protect nitric oxide molecules from oxidative damage. And avoid overusing antibacterial mouthwash, which blocks the oral bacteria your body needs to convert nitrates into NO. Nitric oxide is one of your heart's most powerful allies, and the right foods can raise it quickly. Start building your plate around greens, beets, and citrus, and your circulation will begin improving within just 7 days. Potassium-rich foods, the sodium balancer that protects arteries. If nitric oxide opens your arteries, potassium keeps them open. Most people think sodium is the main villain of poor circulation, but the real issue is the imbalance between sodium and potassium. Your arteries rely on potassium to keep their walls relaxed and flexible. When potassium is low, sodium builds up inside the vessel walls, causing them to tighten. This leads to higher blood pressure, slower blood flow, and increased strain on your heart. The problem? Nearly 98% of adults worldwide don't meet the recommended daily intake of potassium, according to global nutrition surveys. Even slightly low potassium can cause stiff vessels, water retention, and circulation issues. Inside your body, potassium is the mineral that helps your cells pump out excess sodium. When you eat potassium-rich foods, your kidneys excrete sodium more efficiently, your blood vessels release tension, and your circulation becomes smoother. This mineral also helps regulate electrical signals in the heart, supporting a steady heartbeat. Foods like bananas, avocados, beans, oranges, pomegranates, spinach, and sweet potatoes provide the perfect balance of electrolytes that your cardiovascular system depends on daily. Dr. Insight. Harvard Health and the American Heart Association repeatedly emphasize potassium as one of the most important nutrients for controlling blood pressure. Clinical studies from hypertension in the New England Journal of Medicine show that increasing potassium intake, especially through food, can lower systolic BP by 5 to 7 points, reduce artery stiffness, and improve overall circulatory health. The AHA specifically recommends increasing potassium through whole foods rather than supplements unless supervised by a doctor. Here's something most people don't know. Adding just 1 cup of potassium-rich vegetables to a salty meal can cut sodium's BP-raising effect by nearly 40%. How to apply safely. Instead of obsessing over lowering sodium alone, focus on raising potassium. Here's how to build potassium into every plate safely. Breakfast, banana plus oats plus chia seeds. Lunch, bean bowl with avocado and spinach. Dinner, sweet potatoes, lentils, or lightly salted vegetables. Target 3,500 to 4,700 milligrams of potassium daily from food. If you have kidney disease or take potassium-sparing medications, consult your doctor before making large dietary changes. Otherwise, rely on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, beans, and nuts to maintain a healthy sodium-potassium balance. Potassium is your secret weapon for smooth, steady circulation. By filling your plate with potassium-rich foods, you help your arteries relax, flush out excess sodium, and support healthier blood flow, all within just 7 days. Healthy fats, the blood flow supporters that keep arteries flexible. If your arteries feel tight, sluggish, or inflamed, healthy fats are the nutrients that can loosen them, almost like oiling a stiff hinge. And most people don't eat nearly enough of these circulation-protecting fats. Your arteries are not hollow pipes, they are living tissue. Healthy fats, especially omega-3s, help keep the artery walls soft, flexible, and less reactive to stress. Without enough healthy fats, inflammation rises, platelets become stickier, and blood has a harder time flowing smoothly. This is one reason low-fat diets often fail to improve circulation. They accidentally remove the fats your vessels need to stay strong and elastic. Eating the right fats daily helps reduce stiffness, stabilize BP, and maintain smooth, even blood flow inside your body. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in foods like salmon, sardines, walnuts, chia, and flax seeds, reduce inflammation inside your artery walls and lower triglycerides, making blood less thick and sticky. Monounsaturated fats from sources like olive oil, avocados, and almonds help nourish the endothelium, promoting better nitric oxide production. Together, these fats help maintain vessel flexibility, prevent plaque buildup, and support steady circulation. They also help balance blood sugar, another critical factor in protecting arteries from damage. Dr. Insight. According to the American Heart Association, eating fatty fish twice weekly can significantly improve vascular function. Research from Harvard and the Mayo Clinic shows that omega-3s reduce arterial stiffness by improving endothelial performance and lowering inflammatory markers like CRP. A study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that people with higher omega-3 intakes had more flexible arteries and slower plaque development. Meanwhile, Mediterranean diet studies consistently show that olive oil and nuts support smoother blood flow and lower cardiovascular risk. Here's a surprising fact. Just 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil can improve endothelial function after a meal, helping your blood vessels relax more efficiently. How to apply safely. Add healthy fats to each meal without overdoing calories. Breakfast, chia pudding, walnut oatmeal, or avocado toast. Lunch, salmon or tuna salad with olive oil dressing. Dinner, sardines, baked salmon, or veggie stir-fries cooked in extra virgin olive oil. Snacks, a handful of almonds or walnuts. Aim for 2 servings of fatty fish per week, 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil daily, and a small serving of nuts or seeds most days. Avoid overconsuming saturated fats, especially from processed meats, which can harden arteries over time. Healthy fats are essential for smooth, steady circulation. By adding omega-3 rich fish, nuts, seeds, and olive oil to your plate, you give your arteries the flexibility and nourishment they need to support better blood flow in just 7 days. High fiber, antioxidant-rich vegetables, the vessel healing heroes. If your circulation feels slow, heavy, or inflamed, the fastest way to repair it is not a supplement, it's filling half your plate with colorful vegetables. These foods don't just support your heart, they actively heal your blood vessels from the inside. Your arteries are constantly exposed to stress, from high blood pressure, poor sleep, high salt meals, blood sugar spikes, and even emotional stress. Over time, these stressors damage the endothelium, the delicate inner lining that controls how easily blood flows. Vegetables rich in fiber and antioxidants help repair this lining, reduce inflammation, improve nitric oxide production, and protect against oxidative stress. Without enough of them, circulation becomes sluggish, vessels stiffen, and your heart works harder with every beat. Inside your body, fiber reduces inflammation and helps regulate blood sugar, which prevents glycation damage, a major cause of artery hardening. Meanwhile, antioxidants like vitamin C, beta-carotene, lutein, and flavonoids neutralize free radicals that would otherwise harm your vessel walls. Vegetables like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, carrots, tomatoes, and bell peppers provide nutrients that strengthen endothelial cells, support elasticity, and help maintain smooth, unrestricted blood flow. Even your gut bacteria benefit. Certain fibers produce short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, that improve vascular function. Dr. Insight. The American Heart Association consistently ranks vegetables as one of the most protective food groups for circulation. Harvard researchers report that a diet high in vegetables reduces the risk of arterial stiffness by up to 30%, thanks to their antioxidant load. A study in Circulation Research found that a vegetable-rich diet improves endothelial function within 1 week. Meanwhile, Mediterranean diet studies repeatedly show that high vegetable intake is associated with improved arterial elasticity and reduced inflammation. Here's something most people don't realize. Just 1 extra cup of vegetables per day can reduce inflammation markers by up to 40% in a week. How to apply safely. Aim for 3 to 5 cups of vegetables daily and try to include multiple colors to cover the full antioxidant spectrum. Green, broccoli, spinach, Brussels sprouts. Red, tomatoes, red peppers. Orange/yellow, carrots, squash, sweet peppers. Purple, eggplant, purple cabbage. Use simple methods, steaming, roasting with olive oil, or adding veggies to soups, stir-fries, and bowls. Pair vegetables with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado to boost absorption of fat-soluble antioxidants. For better digestive comfort, increase fiber gradually and hydrate well throughout the day. Vegetables are the most powerful vessel-healing foods you can add to your plate. Their fiber and antioxidant strength help reduce inflammation, repair artery lining, and support smoother blood flow, all within just 7 days. Herbs and spices that support better blood flow. What if one of the easiest ways to improve your circulation was already sitting in your kitchen cabinet? Herbs and spices may seem small, but their impact on blood flow is shockingly powerful. Circulation doesn't only depend on big dietary changes. Many herbs and spices contain natural vasodilators, anti-inflammatory compounds, and mild antiplatelet effects, all of which help blood move more freely. When these foods are missing from your diet, your arteries face more inflammation, thicker blood, and increased vessel tension. But when they're included daily, they can improve nitric oxide levels, relax the smooth muscles inside arteries, and support healthier blood pressure. Inside your body. Garlic contains allicin, a compound that naturally widens arteries and reduces stiffness. Ginger improves blood flow by reducing inflammation and helping the body use oxygen more efficiently. Turmeric's curcumin lowers oxidative stress, protecting the endothelium from damage. Cinnamon helps keep blood sugar stable, preventing the glucose spikes that can weaken vessel walls. And cayenne pepper contains capsaicin, which increases circulation by stimulating blood vessel dilation. These herbs and spices work together to keep the blood smooth, the vessels relaxed, and the heart's workload lighter. Dr. Insight, Harvard School of Public Health highlights garlic as one of the top natural vasodilators. Research in the Journal of Nutrition shows that garlic supplements can reduce systolic blood pressure by 8 to 10 points. Studies from the American Heart Association show ginger supports better circulation and improves metabolic markers that affect vascular function. A large review published in Phytotherapy Research found that curcumin significantly improves endothelial function and lowers inflammation markers like CRP. And cinnamon's benefits for blood sugar are well documented in studies from the Mayo Clinic and NEJM. Here's a surprising fact. Crushing fresh garlic and letting it sit for 10 minutes boosts its artery-relaxing allicin content by nearly 50%. How to apply safely. Add herbs and spices gradually and consistently. Garlic, use 1 to 2 cloves daily in soups, stir-fries, dips, or roasting. Turmeric, half to 1 teaspoon per day with a pinch of black pepper to enhance absorption. Ginger, grate into tea, smoothies, stir-fries, or salads. Cinnamon, add 1/2 teaspoon to oats, yogurt, or drinks. Cayenne, a pinch in soups, marinades, or roasted veggies. Avoid overusing cayenne if you have GERD, and always check with your doctor if you take blood thinners, as large amounts of garlic, ginger, or turmeric may enhance their effects. For most people, culinary amounts are safe and beneficial. Herbs and spices are small but mighty tools for improving circulation. With their anti-inflammatory and vasodilating properties, adding even a few of them daily can help relax your arteries and support smoother blood flow in as little as a week. Smooth blood sugar foods, the secret to stable circulation. All day. Most people never connect blood sugar swings to circulation problems, but the truth is, unstable glucose is one of the quietest killers of healthy blood flow. Every time your blood sugar spikes, your arteries stiffen temporarily. Repeat this several times a day: breakfast pastries, sugary drinks, refined carbs, and the damage accumulates. High glucose triggers inflammation, weakens the endothelium, reduces nitric oxide production, and thickens the blood. This is why people with even mild insulin resistance often experience cold hands and feet, brain fog, fatigue after meals, and poor circulation. Stable blood sugar means stable blood flow, and your plate is the biggest factor. Inside your body, when you eat refined sugars or simple carbs, glucose enters the bloodstream too quickly. This damages the lining of your arteries through a process called glycation. Fiber-rich foods, proteins, and healthy fats slow down glucose absorption, protecting artery walls. Foods like oats, berries, lentils, chickpeas, quinoa, whole grains, and beans help prevent glucose spikes by providing slow-release carbohydrates. These foods also improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, and support nitric oxide production, key ingredients for smooth, even circulation. Dr. Insight. Research from Harvard and Mayo Clinic confirms that stable blood sugar significantly improves endothelial function. A study in diabetes care found that even short-term glucose spikes reduce nitric oxide levels by up to 30%, impairing vessel dilation. Meanwhile, long-term studies published in the New England Journal of Medicine show that whole grains and legumes dramatically reduce vascular inflammation and improve overall circulatory health. The American Heart Association strongly recommends limiting refined carbs and increasing high-fiber foods for optimal artery function. You may be surprised to learn walking for just 10 minutes after eating can cut your blood sugar spike in half, instantly reducing stress on your arteries. How to apply safely. Build every plate using the balanced blood flow formula. Protein, 1/4 plate. Fish, chicken, tofu, eggs, or beans. Fiber-rich carbs, 1/4 plate. Oats, quinoa, lentils, chickpeas, whole grains. Vegetables, half plate, especially leafy greens and colorful veggies. Healthy fats, olive oil, nuts, seeds, avocado. Practical choices. Breakfast, oats with berries and almonds. Lunch, Lentil or chickpea bowl with vegetables. Dinner, quinoa with fish and steamed greens. Avoid refined carbs like white bread, pastries, sweets, and sugary drinks. They cause the fastest glucose spikes. Pair carbs with protein and fats to slow digestion. Smooth blood sugar leads to smooth circulation. By choosing fiber-rich carbs, balanced meals, and steady energy foods, you protect your arteries from glucose-related damage and support healthier blood flow, all within the first 7 days. A one-day heart-healthy routine for better circulation. If you want to improve circulation in just 7 days, what you eat matters, but when and how you eat throughout the day matters just as much. Your arteries respond hour by hour to hydration, minerals, meal timing, movement, and stress. A well-structured daily routine can keep your blood flowing smoothly from morning to night. Morning. Hydrate, mineralize, and activate circulation. The first thing your blood vessels need after waking is hydration and minerals. Overnight, your body loses water through breathing and sweating, which thickens the blood slightly. Starting your day with a full glass of water plus a squeeze of lemon rehydrates your bloodstream and provides natural vitamin C to support nitric oxide. Next, add a mineral-rich breakfast. Potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants calm the vessels you stressed the previous day. Examples: oats topped with berries and walnuts, smoothie with spinach, banana, chia seeds, and low-sugar yogurt, avocado toast with tomatoes and olive oil. Follow this with 60 seconds of slow, deep breathing, a proven way to lower morning BP and open arteries before food hits your system. Even a 5-minute walk around your home boosts nitric oxide and wakes up your circulation gently. Midday: potassium, healthy fats, and movement snacks. Midday is when stress, screen time, and long sitting begin to tighten blood vessels. This is the moment to feed your circulation with potassium-rich foods and healthy fats. A heart-healthy lunch could look like a large salad with spinach, chickpeas, beets, avocado, and olive oil. A quinoa bowl with salmon, mixed vegetables, and lemon dressing. A bean and veggie wrap with arugula and a side of fruit. Between lunch and the afternoon slump, slip in one movement snack, just 2 to 3 minutes of walking, stretching, or calf raises. These tiny bursts of activity keep blood from pooling in your legs and improve nutrient delivery to your heart and muscles. Hydrate again with water or herbal tea. Adding just 8 to 12 ounces of water here keeps blood viscosity low, making your circulation smoother for the rest of the day. Afternoon: stabilize blood sugar and support nitric oxide. This is the time most people experience circulation slowdowns due to blood sugar dips, dehydration, or long periods of inactivity. Keep your afternoon simple and balanced. Choose a fruit plus nut combo, apple plus almonds. Add a small portion of fiber, berries, carrots, chickpeas. Include leafy greens if possible. Pair this with 10 minutes of light walking after any larger snack, one of the most powerful habits for keeping blood sugar stable and preventing endothelial stress. To boost nitric oxide further, sip on citrus water, beet juice, or green tea. Even 1 cup of green tea can enhance vessel dilation for several hours due to its antioxidant catechins. Evening: anti-inflammatory plate for relaxed arteries. Evening meals should focus on foods that calm inflammation, relax blood vessels, and prevent nighttime BP spikes. Build your plate like this: half plate vegetables, broccoli, peppers, carrots, greens. 1/4 plate lean protein, fish, chicken, tofu, beans. 1/4 plate whole grains or starchy vegetables, sweet potatoes, quinoa. 1 to 2 teaspoons olive oil. Add herbs and spices, especially garlic, turmeric, ginger, and black pepper, to enhance circulation naturally. Avoid heavy, salty, or sugary meals at night. These stiffen arteries for hours and can cause early morning BP spikes. Keep dinner light, colorful, and rich in antioxidants. After eating, go for a 5 to 10-minute post-dinner walk. This simple habit dramatically reduces nighttime blood sugar spikes, supporting healthier blood flow overnight. Night: mineral support, rest, and vascular recovery. Your heart repairs itself during sleep, which means your nighttime routine directly impacts your next day's circulation. Support this healing window with a few gentle habits. Drink a small glass of water 1 to 2 hours before bed, not too close to avoid waking. Include a magnesium-rich snack if hungry, banana, almonds, or a small portion of yogurt. Limit screens at 30 to 45 minutes before sleep to protect melatonin. Practice slow breathing or a brief relaxation routine to reduce nighttime cortisol spikes. Magnesium calms the blood vessels, melatonin improves endothelial function, and lower nighttime stress helps the arteries repair microscopic damage from the day. Quality sleep, 7 to 8 hours, improves heart rate variability, reduces inflammation, and restores nitric oxide production, giving your arteries a smoother, healthier start the next morning. Dr. Insight. Cardiologists from Harvard, the AHA, and major vascular studies emphasize the importance of daily routine, not just diet. Research shows that consistent microhabits, hydration, balanced meals, gentle movement, minerals, and stress control improve endothelial function within 1 week. These habits don't need to be extreme, they simply need to be consistent. Your daily rhythm determines how smoothly your blood flows. By following this simple morning-to-night routine, you nourish your arteries, stabilize your blood sugar, reduce vessel stiffness, and support stronger circulation, all within just 7 days. Conclusion. Improving circulation doesn't require extreme diets or complicated routines, just small, consistent choices that support your arteries every single day. By building your plate with nitric oxide-boosting vegetables, potassium-rich foods, healthy fats, high-fiber meals, and circulation-friendly herbs and spices, you create an environment where your blood can flow smoothly and your heart can work with less strain. Paired with a simple, structured daily routine, these changes help reduce inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and strengthen the delicate lining of your vessels. Remember, results come from repetition, not perfection. Even minor adjustments, an extra serving of greens, a 10-minute walk after meals, or using olive oil instead of processed sauces can make a measurable difference within 7 days. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants better heart health. This video is for educational purposes only and not medical advice. Thanks for watching.